Hey guys, Mr. Metalman here, and today I'm going through the top 15 Halo 3 maps that are in Halo Infinite. Obviously all of these maps were made in Forge mode, but some of them, honestly, you wouldn't even be able to tell. That's just how good they are. And I'll note that this list isn't in any particular order, it's just a general list of some of the best maps that have been released so far. And all of these maps will have the links to bookmark them in the description below, and since this is a longer video, I'll also have timestamps down there as well. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It'll really help the channel out. So without further ado, these are the top 15 Halo 3 maps remade in Halo Infinite so far. The first map is a remake of Guardian. It is called Unique Guardian, and it's made by Unique TV. Spoiler alert, you'll be hearing his name a lot throughout this. I am going to give an honorable mention to Guardian Flaco remake made by Flaco. His is amazing, but in my personal opinion I think Unique just had slightly better and more consistent textures, but I'm going to link both of them down below. This next map is a remake of Snowbound, but with a twist. It is called Sandbound by Space Trooper 741. It is an interesting twist on an old classic, but made with a Banished aesthetic. It is essentially the exact same layout as the original, but with a few new changes, like here in the bottom. This next one is a remake of Valhalla. It is called Vallaheim by Hayes OZ. In my personal opinion, it is one of the absolute best remakes on this list. So good that while making this video, it was added into the Squad BTB matchmaking playlist. And for good reason. It is an extremely impressive remake that really lets you relive some of those awesome battles we had back in the day on Halo 3. This next one is a remake of Construct. It is called Unique Construct, made by Soxy and Unique TV. It is a very impressive remake of the original, but with a new overgrown aesthetic. This next map is a remake of Epitaph. It is called Transept, made by Killprocess. It stands true to the original layout, but with a whole new temple-style theme to the map, and with a few fresh additions, such as these platforms around the outside of the map. This next map is a remake of High Ground. It is called Unique High Ground, and it's made by, you guessed it, Unique TV. It is an absolutely perfect remake, with just enough of a facelift to keep it feeling fresh, and dare I say, unique. Alright, that was bad. This next map is a remake of Narrows. It is called Banished Narrows, made by Angelito CO. This one is one of the most impressive maps in terms of the general theme of the map, in which this map takes place on sort of a giant banished mining vehicle. It honestly reminds me of that giant Cabal tank you fight on in Destiny 2. The layout of the map is the same as the original, but with this new banished theme, it really makes the map feel brand new. This next map is a remake of Ghost Town. It is made by Subsonic Omnivo. While it's not quite as detailed as some of the maps on this list, it's still very well done and the map layout is just like the original. This next map is a remake of Citadel. It is called Under Spire, made by Cinnabar0413. It is a phenomenal remake of the original map, with a lot of new features, such as new side rooms, and many new paths to get to new areas of the map. These additional areas really make the map feel completely brand new. This next map is a remake of Rat's Nest. It is made by Master Metal X. It feels exactly like the original, so much so that it is another map in the Squad BTB playlist right now. This next map is a remake of Foundry. It is called Unique Foundry and it's made by Unique TV. Not much to say about it except that it is an exact replica of the original. And just like the original, you can use these pieces to create your own Foundry map as well. And I believe Unique has some other alternate versions of the map in his file share as well. This next one is a remake of Sandtrap, and it is made by J.R. Godoy. Once again, not much to say, it is a basic remake of the map, pretty much all of the features you remember are there. Except of course, you know, the elephants. But it's still a very solid BTB map that'll definitely itch your nostalgia. This map is a remake of The Pit, and it was once again made by Unique TV. Now I know 343 already released a remake of this map called Empyrean, but that one was a completely different aesthetic, and I wanted to feature one that had the old aesthetic to it. So this is a perfect remake that looks and feels just like the original. This next map is a remake of Last Resort, which I know was a remake of Zanzibar from Halo 2. It is called Kusini Bay, and it was made by Mr. Quats. It is another fantastic remake with some new added features to it, and it's so good that it was also added to the Squad BTB matchmaking playlist. And aside from the windmill thing not turning in the middle, this map feels and plays just like you remember it. And the last map is a remake of the map Orbital. It is called Spacecamp, and it was made by Cousin Tim. This remake is honestly one of my favorites on this list. It looks and feels great, just like the original, but similar to the Citadel remake, this one has a lot of new things added, like these new side rooms next to each base, and some new cool alternate ways to traverse the middle of the map. Alright, so that was 15 Halo 3 maps remade in Halo Infinite. Like I said before, all of the links to bookmark the maps are in the description below. And stay tuned, because I'll be making videos on more remakes for the other Halo titles and other game titles in general as well in the future. And if you made it this far, you may as well stay and watch some more of my Halo content up on the screen now. And as always, thanks for watching.